Hello friends, today I have brought for you 4 very powerful techniques of communication skills. If you learn these techniques, which anyone can learn by practicing, then you will have 3 main benefits. First, you will become an expert in talking. Second, you will become very confident, and third, you will not bore anyone by saying, "Tell me more," and "Tell me more." So friends, without any delay, let us come directly to the important point. Technique number 1: quality. It sounds very common to hear, but it is not. A good conversation depends on its quality. So, whenever you speak, try to remove all the unimportant words like "a" and "you." Many times people use the word normally a lot, and many people use a lot. These words do not add any value to the conversation, and there is no point in saying them. For example, listen to this paragraph carefully. What do you do on Sundays? I go to play cricket every Sunday morning. I play cricket normally till noon, and then in the evening I normally spend time with my family. I go out with Sundays are literally a lot of fun. Now, compare this to this. What do you do on Sundays? I go to play cricket every Sunday morning and play cricket till noon. Then in the evening I go out with my family. Sundays are literally a lot of fun. You saw that the second version is quite short, but the information conveyed is the same. In fact, the second version seems more confident and sincere. There is still a lack in this. Let's see what is lacking in this. Technique number 2 is pauses. Instead of speaking the same thing, you should pause a little. When you speak with a little pause, it adds power to your words. Say the same sentence with a little pause. I go to play cricket every Sunday morning and play cricket till noon. Then in the evening I go out with my family. Sundays are literally a lot of fun. So, this is the difference. If you want to add power to your message, then pause a little and stop at the right places. The third technique is statements. A common mistake that most people make is that they try to emphasize the other person. Keep firing questions after questions as if you are interviewing them. Don't do that, because if you only ask questions and don't tell anything about yourself, then it will become a one-sided conversation and the other person will want to get rid of you as soon as possible. Therefore, instead of asking questions, use statements. I will tell you 2 types of very useful statement techniques. First is cold read statements. In this, what you have to do is to observe the other person and make an assumption about them and say the same to them. Suppose you want to ask someone what their hobbies are, then the simple question is, what are your hobbies? If you want to make it a cold read statement, then say that you seem to be a very interesting person. I can bet that your hobbies are also very interesting. If your guess is wrong, then they will correct you that, "No friend, I am not interesting at all, I sleep the whole day." Or they will ask you, "Why do you think that I am interesting?" But if you turn out to be right, then there will be a lot of interaction between you and their partner. A strong rapport will form between them, and they will also ask in surprise that I have interesting hobbies. How do you know? Astrologers also use cold read statements. They will look at the hands and say, "Son, you get angry easily." "Yes, Baba, how do you know?" The lines are saying, "Son, you have 2 girlfriends. Even if there are not 2, you will feel that yes, one is this and one is that, Baba. That's it, Baba, you have reached a great level. Do not fall into this __. These are just cold read statements. Astrologers, psychics, and illusionists use them to make guesses about the other person. If you are wrong, they will correct you. If you are right, a very good connection will be built. The second statement technique is story statements. If you want to ask someone what they are afraid of, this is a very simple question. You did not share any information in this. You can make this question in the form of a story. You can say, "In my childhood, I was very afraid of darkness. I used to hide myself completely in a blanket while sleeping, so that no ghost could catch me." Here you told a story, from which the other person can extract many topics like darkness, childhood, ghosts, and he can tell about his experiences. So instead of asking simple questions, use statements. This creates a better connection. Now, coming to communication technique number 4, This technique is so strong that if you learn it, you will never be short of things to talk about, and you will never use words like tell me more and tell me. This is called conversation threading. A normal conversation is so funny. Listen, where are you from? I am from Mumbai. Oh, that's it, but your conversation dies down. Conversation threading works in two ways. First, when you say something, give enough information so that the other person can extract a topic from it and continue the conversation. That is, your statement should have a story. Again, a story. Second, you should find topics from what the other person is saying. Whenever we say something, there are many topics in every sentence which we do not pay attention to. If in this conversation, only I am from Mumbai is mentioned. If you say, I'm from Mumbai, but I prefer living in a smaller city, because I do and like crowds, this sentence can spark many conversations. For example, Mumbai, small city, crowded. You could talk about your trip to Mumbai, your experience in a smaller city, your opinion on crowdedness, or the last time you were stuck in traffic. Suppose the other person simply says, they're from Mumbai, then when they ask you, you can provide valuable information about your city. I'm from Aurangabad, they say. 2 sites here have been declared World Heritage Sites by UNESCO. There's a replica of the Taj Mahal here, called the Taj of the Deccan, which was built by Shah Jahan's grandson. This piques the other person's interest, leading them to ask more questions. Let me give you another example. If you're a programmer, you could say, I work in a software company and use my skills to simplify people's lives. There are many topics that can be discussed in the reply, like software company, programming skills, simplifying life, extra. Mostly the reason for the conversation ending early is that both the parties do not give each other such topics on which one can talk, whereas they can give. So if someone has given you topics, then you can choose from them in which you are interested and can talk further on that, and if not, then you can give them topics through stories and statements. So these were 4 very powerful techniques of communication skills. Let me tell you once again. Number 1 is quality. Bring quality in your words. Remove all the unimportant words. Second is pause. Stop at the right place so that it adds strength to your point. Third is statements. Instead of asking question after question to anyone, talk in statements so that they can talk to you openly and tell something about themselves. Fourth is conversation threading. That is, listen to the other person carefully, and from that you should say something. Find out the topics. If they are not giving any topic and are talking very briefly, then you should reply in some detail so that they can find topics from it and continue the conversation. Earlier also, I have made 4 videos on communication skills which you can watch by clicking on the I button. I have not asked for likes from you for a long time, so today I am asking that if you really liked this video, then like it, and if you did not like it, then you know what to do, and if you are watching my video for the first time, then subscribe and press the bell button so that next time when I upload, you get a notification. I am Frequency Music.